Hey guys, we're here with the podcast, me and Mike,
Hi guys.
and we're gonna go over our fantasy team. Now, my fantasy team won. It was at I think 113 something, and they had 80 something. I don't know offhand. He can tell you his. I don't know his offhand, but the only questionable thing is my Adrian Peterson got injured, so I have to replace him this week with another person, my bench player. I can't think of his name right now. It's on my fantasy team. I don't remember every single player I have, to be honest. And probably Mike doesn't either, offhand. But yeah, that's the struggle. What can you do? And hopefully we get enough people for the hockey thing for mine, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. So Mike will tell you about what happened with his.
Well, my main fantasy league lost 100 to 92, which was 8 points, and then I had another team that lost, and then I had another team that won. So my main league got 1-1. My other league is 0-2, and my other league is 2-0. So it's the best of both worlds, it seems like, or all three worlds.
Yeah, it's all about luck on the draw, to be honest. Like, I didn't pick any of my players. Luckily, I have Cam Newton, Matt Forte, certain players that are amazing. I got lucky with that. But I don't have any receivers. My receivers are terrible. I have Golden Tate, who played terrible last week. He got me at 1 point, literally. 1 freaking point. Are you kidding me? Come on, Tate. Really? You can't catch a ball? What, you got Butterfingers this week? What's up with that? But, I mean, yes, you're a good player, but you're not helping me at all. My rushing is good, except for Peterson, who didn't help me at all. It's all right. That's fine. Matt Forte was the highest one in the rushing, so you know what? I had a decent run on it. So my defense played well, and he actually has the same defense as I do. My Broncos did very well. I think I got 20-something points out of them.
I know I got 22 out of them.
Yeah, I think I got 22 as well. I can't remember, though, offhand. It was at least 20-something. They played very, very well, which I was happy with. My kicker, I knew I wasn't going to get many points out of him. I got, 2 points out of him. And thank God I didn't have Connor Barth, because he missed a field goal that he should have made. A 27-yarder, he hits it off the post. I'm like, are you serious? Really? And besides, Chicago got wiped out. The ironic part is their rusher, their running back, is my bench player who I have to put in this week. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny how that works out. But yeah, so it's a struggle for my team right now. We won, of course, but I mean, I have injuries to deal with, so hopefully it works out this week. Unfortunately, only 2 of us can make it this week. I'm not sure where AJ is at, and my other roommate hasn't moved in yet, so hopefully Rob will join us, and hopefully AJ will join us eventually. We're not too sure when, and if they do join us, that's up to them. By all means, if they want to. Just like if any of you guys would love to join us, let us know in the comments section, and we will definitely love to talk to our fans. That's something we want to do.
Either in person or by phone.
Right, exactly. We would love it, honestly. That would be the coolest thing ever, because it would be a different podcast. How many people that would actually be willing to do it? No one. I mean, no podcast I know from any YouTube channel, from anywhere. Fine, ESPN, but that's technically that's TV. That's not, YouTube or Twitter or whatever, but we want to talk to fans. We want to get to know your opinions, how you feel your team did, and how you feel our team, how we should fix our teams and make them better. We want your help. I mean, we're all for it. That's not a big deal to us. And besides, I love talking to people. That's just who I am. And I mean, yes, I don't have many subscribers. He has over 200. I mean, but we're willing to do it. It's fun. That it gives us interacting with you guys. Not only that, we get to know how you feel our videos are doing, how we can make it better, and we get to give back to you guys for helping us, for making our videos better. So, if you guys would like to join us, let us know. Either in my comment section or Mike's. If you follow him. If you don't follow him, please do. He's going to share this video on his YouTube as well. So, whoever you do with, just comment saying, hey, I would like to be on your podcast with you guys. And either on my comment section or his, let us know so we can easily do it. We can do it. Just you have to let us know before we can do it. I can't just do it and you never show up. That yeah, that's not gonna work. Anyway, but again, we love to interact. So I mean, we're all for it. All right. So, how do you think the Bears did this week?
Well, past week 2,
Yes.
they sucked.
Yeah, I agree. They got their butt kicked, like big time. Like for real, like yes, Wentz had a great game. Don't get me wrong, he really did. He really shined. I think he's going to be a good quarterback for years to come. I really do. And I think he's underrated. I really do. I think he has the skill set based on the performance he did the first week and the second week. He has a lot of skill. And he knows how to run this offense even with veterans, which not many rookies can do. I mean, how many rookies can you think of that can literally lead their offense itself with, veterans that are only okay players. They weren't like standouts before, So that tells you how good he is. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
Oops. My charger fell off.
Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties.
Yes. Okay. So, anyway, now we'll talk about. The Broncos did well. Now the surprising game this week was the Browns. They almost beat. Who was it?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. That's what I thought. They almost beat Baltimore. I mean, for all purposes, he actually was thinking of putting his Baltimore's defense on his team. And guess what? If he did, he would have lost 20 points out of that.
No, not really, because they got the same amount of points.
That's true. Oh, did they?
They got the same amount of points.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have got much closer anyway, so it made a difference. But yeah, I mean, I guess you're kind of happy that didn't happen that way.
Oh, I guess.
You got 2 points out of it.
If I had the Ravens in, it would have been 25 but I had the Broncos in, it was 30, so.
Oh, you had 30?
Yeah, it was the Broncos, 30 points.
It wasn't 30 for me.
Well, my league is different than your league, I guess.
I got 22, I think. 22 something. Well, yeah, our defense played great. My Green Bay Packers, on the other hand, thank God they were my bench, so it's not that big of a deal. They didn't play so good. They had 17 points against, right? I believe. I think it was 14-17.
Yeah, 17-14.
Yeah. And then of course, Peterson got injured, and that killed me. I was wondering why there was no points added with him, and I was like, what happened? And then I found out he got injured. Yay! Not really. I was not happy about that. Not only has he not done anything for me for this week, but he's been crappy this whole week. So, and Cam Newton, he's a beast. So I wasn't worried about him as long as he doesn't get injured. Though my backup's not bad. I have Taylor. He's not terrible. He's all right. He would have got me 24 points, which is only like 6 points less than Cam. So it wouldn't have been terrible for that one. But, I'd rather Cam play my quarterback. And as I said, my kicker, my tight end's not great either. But, you're not going to get many points mostly off tight ends. Most people get like 9 points, if that. If they do get any points off tight ends, so that's just the truth. So I'm not worried about it. My receivers are terrible, but one actually had a really good game. My bench player, what's his face? He had like 24 points, which sucks that I didn't have him in, but I won anyways, so it didn't make a difference. I might put him in this week. I'm not too sure if I want to or not. I might put him in instead of Tatum or Golden Tate. So I'm not too sure if I want to or not, but we'll figure it out. Was there anyone on your bench that did really well that you should put in?
Yeah, I had Russell Wilson for the quarterback that I started. And if I had Ryan Tannehill in instead, I would have won.
Yeah. It's a hit and miss with those, though. Like, you could have a really good game one day and then have a terrible game the next. But I'm confident with Matt Forte, he's going to play well. And most of my, running backs will be okay. My quarterback, I don't have to worry about. Cam Newton, I mean, really. I don't know who plays next week offhand.
Cam Newton, well, his team plays, let's see, because I have one of the running backs, which I have to set this week. They play Minnesota at home.
Oh, then Minnesota's defense isn't that good. Though they played well. Okay, to be fair, they played well, though, last game. They did. Unfortunately, though, Packers' offense played terrible, so that could also be the other thing. So, I don't know. I can't really say if their defense will hold up this week or not. I don't think they will. I think their defense is solid, but I don't see them being, like, exceptional. I mean, if you guys don't agree, that's fine. But I just don't feel... Yes, they played well. But, again, the Packers really struggled, so, Is there any more you want to talk about?
I'm good.
We were going to talk about the Patriots because you have a player, right?
Well, the Patriots are my team, and they're playing Houston this Thursday night.
Well, they killed the Dolphins, and Dolphins...
And now we're going to start a rookie quarterback.
Yes, you are. How do you feel about that one?
I want Tom Brady back. That's how I feel, but I felt that he had a great second half, even though he didn't really do much. Well, he scored a few touchdowns, I think, but I think he'll shine and rise to the calling. So
I don't know, because sometimes like those kind of rookies, they, some rookies like I mentioned with the Philadelphia. I mean, he was a nobody, really. I mean, yeah, he was a second overall pick, but other than that, yes, he played great and whatever. But he also played crappy defenses. So, and don't even. Though the Bears did have a good, red zone defense. So that tells you how good he is. But I meant the Browns defense. Everyone knows they're terrible. But so he did have a test this week. So so that's what's going on this week. I'm trying to think. Oh, we didn't talk about the Titans game. Now, I don't have any players on the Titans, if I remember right. I don't know if you do, but I definitely do not.
I think I do, but I think he's sitting down on the bench.
Well, they didn't play terrible. They lost, but...
No, Tennessee actually beat Detroit this week.
Oh, they did beat them? Oh, I thought they lost.
They beat Detroit 16-15.
I knew it was a close game. I wasn't sure if they won or lost. I mean, now, Detroit actually has a decent team this year. They do. I mean, I have to say, they're not as bad as they seem from years past. Would you not agree?
Right.
They're not great, but they're not as bad as they were. Now, with that being said, do I think they'll do anything with it? No. But I see them playing well this year. I think maybe they'll go... it'd be hard, but I want to say 6-8.
6-8. They play 16 games. So
6-10. I meant 6-10.
Yeah, your prediction 6-10. Mine is around 7-9 or 8-8. So
I don't see them winning over 6 games. I really don't. Not against good teams, at least.
And they play Green Bay this coming Sunday.
Well, Green Bay doesn't have an offense right now, so.
We'll see how that goes.
I mean, how bad did Rodgers play last night? Really bad. So, if he reconnects, then yeah, I'll give him that. But whoever has Rodgers, I guarantee you they're pissed because he just was not himself. He really wasn't. I've never seen him like this since I've seen him as a player. Last few years, he's never struggled that badly, where he's just not comfortable at all. So that tells me he's not on his A game. Though I was surprised on some other quarterbacks that were on their A game and they turned out to be a great pickup. Like when the Eagles got rid of what's his face to
Bradford.
Yeah. That was a good move for them, apparently.
Because Minnesota's now 2-0.
Yeah. It was also good for the move for the Eagles because they got a really good quarterback out of it. So it just shows you how good, if you know what you're doing, anything can happen. So let us know what you want us to talk about next in next week's podcast. I don't have any more to say. I can't think of anything. Maybe Mike can, but I think I covered everything.
I think I'm good for this week, and go Pats on Thursday night.
All right.